I'm going to show you what parts you need to fix suspension problems on your vehicles and how you can find those parts. Now my customer owns this truck, carries a lot of heavy stuff with it, and it sags much, so I said, let's put some air shocks on it. So I got a pair of Monroe air shocks, stuck them on the back, and now look how nice it sits. It's not sagging at all, and you can adjust it up and down by adding air pressure. And perhaps best of all, the kit costs less than $100. And even better, it just bolts off on the top and bolts off on the bottom. Simple replacement. Now let's say the front end of your car clunks and you find out you have a worn strut mount. As you can see, when I push it up and down, you can hear it clunking and you can see it moving. Now if you have spring compressor tools, you can take the strut apart and you can replace just the strut mount. Or you can just buy an entire Monroe quick strut assembly and then the whole thing just bolts on and off and you don't have to mess with taking the spring apart. But of course the question is, how do you know what parts you need and where can you find them? Well, you're watching these videos on the internet, so just go to monroe.com. They've got all kinds of information there. You can use their e-catalog here and look up stuff yourself. You can select the year, make, model, everything you're looking for. And they're set up for many ways. You can call them on the phone. You can send them regular snail mail. Or you can send them email. Plus, they have this very interesting forum that you can learn all kinds of stuff about your suspension systems. It's right over here. We'll click on it and check it out. Of course, you can ask questions here and you can read others. Here's a really interesting one. Guy's got a Volvo and he got Monroe struts, but he's having a problem taking it apart. So, the expert replies exactly how to take it apart, tool that you need to take it apart, so you'll be able to use that part and save money doing it yourself. Now you can't beat that for clear, concise directions on how to fix your suspension system. Check out this answer and response. The question asked is that my original mounting plate has 3 studs and the Monroe mounting plate has only 2. How's this going to work on my Neon? So I'll click on it and check the answer. And the answer is solution. The Monroe mounting plate has 2 threaded holes in the plate. A bolt supplied in the parts package will act as the 3rd stud. It'll thread into one of the threaded holes for each side of the vehicle. Pretty nifty way to get an answer. You don't even have to get off your seat. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. Now, I've even used it myself. If I had something that I couldn't find on their computer list, I'd ask a question and find out that you can modify some of the parts. Or you can use a part that's meant for one car on another vehicle by just using an adapter plate or something. They've got all kinds of answers there. All you need to do is ask. So if you've got suspension problems with your car, now you know how to get the information and the parts to fix them right. And remember, if you've got any car questions, just visit the Scotty Kilmer channel.